The Bell Witch. As a forewarning to all who wish to continue listening, know that what I'm about to tell you is a true story. Denial will hold no comfort for you, and in this case, ignorance is most certainly bliss. In 1817, a man named John Bell purchased a large amount of farmland in Robertson County, Tennessee. Shortly after having moved onto the property, Bell shot a strange animal in his cornfield. He described it as having the head of a rabbit and the body of a dog. The occurrences baffled local doctors, as such a thing should even be possible. As time passed, the family began to hear gnawing, hacking, and knocking noises coming from outside the house. Eventually, the noises came inside, with no apparent source of the sounds. And it wasn't long, and tremors began to shake the property, an event that seemed impossible to men of science. After a while, faint whispers began to haunt the family, growing ever louder over time. They haunted the Bell family and anyone who came to visit, scaring most people away before they even reached the house. After a while, John Bell decided he had had enough. He called in a priest to try to cleanse the land. This was a grave mistake. The spirit laughed at the holy man's attempts to stop it and turned violent. Tables and chairs were thrown at him, even as he held the crucifix in holy water. How could this be? What manner of monster was this? The priest survived, but received 6 stitches and many broken bones. Whatever the priest had done seemed to enrage the dark presence. It made frequent attacks on the family, whether by controlling inanimate objects or by striking them with unseen force. At all times, however, the family knew they were not safe. As one can imagine, word of these events traveled quickly. Many visited the farm to see if there really were voices and tremors, but left quickly upon experiencing either. One brave skeptic chose to stay the night and was welcomed to the guest room in the house. As he was falling asleep, he claimed to have felt a strange presence crawl up next to him in the bed. Frightened, he hastily tried to use his blankets like a net and tried to throw the presence into the fireplace. What happened then is best quoted by John Bell's journal. I was sharply awakened by the most horrid of screams coming from the guest room. Upon entering the room, they found a trail of blood leading away from the fireplace and outside the room. Though the screams remained, all hints of doubt had been erased from the mind of their guest, as he briskly left the premises. As the situation grew even more bleak, John Bell's health began to deteriorate. He suffered from a number of severe, inexplicable ailments, from facial seizures to internal necrosis. The doctors gave him medicine to help ease the pain of his passing. One day they found him lying dead on his bed. It had seemed someone had switched out his medicine for the poison, which they had confirmed upon force-feeding it to the cat. Even at his funeral, the presence did not let up. It mocked the family, laughing at them and making snide remarks like, "I fixed him." Even to this day, John Bell is the only obituary classified as murder by a ghost. It is said that if you go to the property today, you can still feel a dark, malicious presence, though it is significantly tamer today than it once was. So what was it about John Bell that made him a target? He was a seemingly normal man, with a seemingly normal family, yet for some reason, the presence haunted him to his death. Why did it go through so much effort just to torment and kill one man? And worst of it all, what's to stop it from happening again? Alright, my lovely lilies, thank you so much for watching the new video. If you can, hit that subscribe and like button, comment below and tell me your thoughts. Also, don't forget to tap the little notification bell so you're always in the know on this channel. As well, guys, you can always find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and always you can hit me up in my emails. Feel free to send me your stories, whether they're fiction or totally true. I'm always up for some great stories. And oh, by the way, until next time, sweet dreams.